Okay guys, I'm back again today. My second upload today, if it gets uploaded tonight, of Call of Duty Black Ops. Uh, Now I'm using the Commando with red dot and dual mags. My equipment's a Claymore. I believe I have Semtex and Nova Gas. My perk choices are, I believe, Lightweight, Warlord, and then Hacker. In this game, I do pretty well, get a KD of 7, and I'm also using Host. Well, I have Host this game, which I was not happy about. And like I've said in recent videos, Host can cause problems, because when you're Host, it lags a lot, because it doesn't show up so much in the gameplay. But when you're playing as Host, you kind of jerk around. That's kind of funny. You lag around and it's not very smooth, so it's not the most fun to play with, because it's really irritating. However, this game, I realize that Host isn't the worst thing in the world, because when you are Host, your hit detection is spot on, which is nice to have. Although, I guess in contrast, there is lag, so I prefer not to have a Host on the Wii. But what I found kind of weird is that I, I sometimes play Xbox at my friends' houses and whatnot, and we'll play split screen online, because you can do that on Xbox, if any of you didn't know that. But like when we play there, I tend to get a 4-bar a lot on the Xbox, whereas on the Wii, usually the Host has a 4-bar, obviously, and then everyone else has a 3-bar. And I don't know if that's because everyone's so far away on the Wii, or if you need to have really good connection for it to say 4-bar. But anyhow, I just thought that was kind of interesting. And while I'm talking about connection, I found if you don't have a 3-bar, it's almost pointless to play, because with a 2-bar, it doesn't necessarily lag a lot, but your hit detection's very slow, because you'll shoot, but the bullets take a long time to register. However, unlike in Reflex, Reflex, it lagged kinda in that you had to shoot where they were going to be by the time the bullets registered. In this game, you can shoot on target and it'll hit them, but it'll take time before the game registers they got hit, if you see what I'm saying. And that you can hit them, but it takes a longer time with the lower your connection for the game to register how much damage it did on them. Because like I've found that sometimes I've shot people and they don't die until they get around the corner, or I'll be running from someone that's shooting at me, I'll turn a corner and die, and I believe that's just due to the registration of the bullets. So, and I also found with lower connections, sometimes you have a more leniency of where you can shoot to kill a person. Like sometimes when I'm sniping, I don't think I'll even be having my crosshairs where they are, but it registers that I hit them, so I find that kind of interesting. And back to the gameplay a little bit. In this game, I'm using 3-8-11 kill streaks. However, I don't get dogs again, unfortunately, because at the end I get a blackbird. I think I only get one in this game, but I'm not sure. But anyways, I get a blackbird, and I'm working my way to dogs, but then we end up winning, so I'm not able to get them or use them. I've been working a lot to try to get Convoy's challenge for the next 2 weeks, which is to get 3 kills in a clip using Nova Gas. But if any of you have ever used Nova Gas, it's completely nullified if someone uses Tactical Mask, and it takes a long time to kill someone. They have to like literally be standing in it from the second you throw it until the second it burns out. And it seems like Nova Gas doesn't really last that long. It only seems to last like 15 seconds. So I've been having trouble to get kills with it. And furthermore, from what I've experienced, Scavenger does not allow you to pick up more Nova Gases, so your best luck is to use Warlord Pro, and that's kind of why I was using my Commando. I now currently have Warlord Pro on this Commando class, so I have 2 Nova Gases. But in a little bit, I'm going to be going on to my 3rd Prestige, so I won't be having my Commando for a while. But I choose to use it again anyways. My voice is a little hoarse. Probably should have gotten some water. Oh, and speaking of water, my grandma, a long time ago, before, I don't know if it still does, but Kool-Aid would come in little packets. And then you would just add sugar. Like if you're gonna put it in like if you're at a sports event or something, you're gonna put in a big water dispenser, or you're gonna put it in a jug or something. So today I went to get some because because all we had to drink was milk or water. So I was like, I'll rather have some Kool-Aid. So I go in there, and these packets probably like 6 years old, because my grandma got them for me and my sisters a long time ago. So one in the cabinet, grabbed one. Since it was a big jug I was putting it in, I grabbed 2 flavor packets. One of them was grape, and the other was lemonade or something like that. Weird combination, don't ask me, but put enough sugar in it, it'll taste fine. So I pour in the grape and the lemonade. The grape is kind of fine, but the lemonade seemed to have crystallized a little bit, which I thought was a little weird, but I was like, whatever. I poured it in, I mixed it, and there was little flakes from the lemonade, because I just thought maybe because it didn't completely dissolve or whatever, just ignored it, put in the sugar, and I had some Kool-Aid with dinner. So then I came back up later, and because I was thirsty, so I went to pull out the Kool-Aid, and to my dismay, I poured some in the cup, drank it, and then I looked in the cup, and there's like big floating flakes in it, and for a second I thought, how could a mold like grown in it in like 2 hours and been sitting in the fridge? So I went and asked my dad about it and see if he knew what it could be, and we thought that some of the wax from the packet must have like formed with a Kool-Aid powder, so then there was a bunch of wax on it or something, so it was pretty disgusting, and ended up having to pour it out. Yeah, so fun stuff. And with my postage, I should be able to post more often during the summer, because I don't think I've mentioned this before, but I only can play at my dad's house when my parents are divorced. And funny thing is, we have both my parents' house. However, I don't have Wi-Fi at my mom's, and even if I could hook up my Wii to the wired internet, the computer's nowhere near my Wii, so I wouldn't be able to record anyways. So that's why I usually don't get to post that often. However, sometimes I'll try to put gameplay on a flash drive. That way I can post it sometime during the week. And right here, if you look back over there, you can look down on the CRA flag. But yeah, so you can look over there. So I find to be helpful sometimes. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm right now in 8th grade. So what's going to be nice is our school rule thing blob is after you go through 8th grade graduation, which is on like June 2nd, which is a Thursday, you technically are 9th graders, so then you're not allowed back in the building. So we get off Friday and Monday off that all the other kids have to go to school for, which is kind of nice. And like I said, I should be able to post more often over the summer because I go with my dad on Mondays along with every other weekend. So I should be able to get gameplay up at least once a week. And I'm starting to lose hope in downloadable content. I mean, the patches are nice, but it'd be nice to have something new to play on. Because the maps are okay for me right now. I'm only 3rd prestige, but some other commentators and people, they're just getting tired of it, and many of them are going to Conduit 2. I looked at the Conduit 2, but I don't know. It doesn't look too interesting to me, so I don't know if I'll get it. Plus, I'm saving up for a 3DS, which I'm planning to buy, because my DS is getting old anyways. I just have a DS Lite, and the battery's starting to hold less of a charge, although I don't play it that much. I have a Pokemon game that I want to record, but I've just been too lazy to record that to put on YouTube. And with Pokemon, my action replay's messed up. Like, I have to download, for those of you that don't know, well, at least with my action replay model, it's from like 2009 or something. So it didn't have the ability to run Pokemon Black or White. When I would click the code and then click start, it would just freeze right there. So I had to go online and get a update to put on the action replay so then I could play the game. But what would happen is I would put in my codes, update the action replay, go in, put in the codes, get my saved Pokemon and whatnot. But then when I would go back in again to put some more Pokemon codes in, it would give me a runtime error, which I tried fixing and whatnot, but it was just a pain in the butt to do. So the only way I can fix that is to delete the action replay software, re-download it, and update it, and then put in a code. So then what I'll have to do is get a bunch of Pokemon, put them all in separate codes, so then I can I can start to boot up the game with them separately, and then get them. But I have to do that every time, so it's a pain in the butt to do just to play Pokemon with Pokemon that have maxed out stats and whatnot. But anyways, I'll try to get you some Pokemon gameplay, and I might get some Call of Duty Black Ops DS up. I don't know. If you want to see that, just let me know. But I mostly have been playing Black Ops, and hopefully I'll make it on X Savage's Top 5 Plays, which I didn't talk about, and I'll make it on Conboy's Challenge of the Week. So this pretty much wraps up the games. Talk to you later. Bye.